beauties. So today I wanted to do a like a bronzy golden goddess type of look. So that is what we're gonna do, because we live life on the edge. Okay, so I've already moisturized and primed, so I'm gonna go right in with my foundation, and lately I have still been combining the Velour, which has like a bit of a golden tint, and Scarlet. Also, I have such a great shirt for this. I don't know if you can see. I'll find a way to show you. Haha. So Queens of the North are born in February, so my Game of Thrones friends, I love you, and obviously I'm born in February. Okay, so let's get some golden vibes up in here, especially because the weather, I mean, we're not like summer, we're just starting some spring, but I am feeling it, and that's awesome. And I love summer when you like bronze and people, I don't get tan personally, but I mean, people in the world do, and I get to see these people, you know? All right, so I'm doing this just to even out my skin tone. I have quite a bit of redness. I'm also gonna go over my lips a little bit. I've been doing this a bit lately when I do certain lip looks, and I feel like it just sort of like neutralizes my like natural redness, and I naturally have like quite a bit of pigment to my lips, obviously, because I look like I don't have lips now. So it's kind of nice to even that out. And if you have particularly thick brows, I would not put the foundation through them, but if you have like very fine brows, it honestly doesn't really matter if you get some foundation in them, if you're going to do them anyway. Okay, so now I'm going to prime my lid and under eye area with Victorious Matte Splurge, and as you can see, I have like some discoloration and like redness. Concealer, Scarlet. Love our concealer, plus it lasts quite a long time. Come lay down, baby. Come hang out. I know. I can't do your makeup because you're a dog, and that's just not really how it goes. All right, I'm gonna, I love you, I do. So before I set anything with powder, I'm gonna add some of the additional cream products that I'm gonna use. So I'm going to use the Sculpting Trio. I'm gonna use the Cream Sculptor. This is in light because I am pale. Just gonna add where cheekbone might be, and for my 4/5 head, she's like really enjoying herself on this rug. Just to add that shadow, that dimension, and then my jawline. Okay, so we now have a bunch of different luminizers. So we have, and I did this in my March new March products video, I'll link it somewhere. So we have stick luminizers. So this is Lustrous, which is like a rose gold. Cream luminizers, which are just like literally a cream. I'm gonna use this one in a moment, so I'll show you. This is Benevolent. This is like the golden one. The lightest one is Iridescent. So they also come in powder. So Iridescent is very light. And so they have like a very, they're very finely milled, and there's like some shimmer to them. So you can use any of the formulas that you would prefer, obviously. So I'm going to use Benevolent, which is like a golden. What I'm gonna do is, it's so pretty. So what I'm gonna do is put this on like the tops of my cheekbones and just sort of blend it in. And again, I'm doing my cream products first before I like powder set anything with powder. So just kind of layer this on till I get, and you can mix this. So I'm gonna go also down the bridge of my nose You can also mix this with your, like if you're using like a BB cream, Cupid's bow. You can mix it with that if you want like more of a luminous, like totally skin finish. And now I'm gonna do brow highlight. A little bit of this does go a long way. And this is the liquid. It's so pretty. It just makes me feel like I'm glowing, because I am. I'm gonna go in with the Beachfront bronzer, which I have in Sunset. So I'm just like goldening up my face. I'm all about like the gleam. Okay, so I am putting bronzer goes above your contour, okay? Especially when it has like some shimmer to it. So this is going above my contour. Okay, and I can also put this on the high points of my face where I would normally get sun if I ever went out in the sun. I feel so glowy. All right, focus. Okay, let's do brows. So I'm gonna do the Brow Obsession palette. I have dark. Okay, so brows are done, so we're closing up now, and you could probably, I feel like you can probably see the glow much more. I'm gonna go into palette number 1, and I'm gonna start off with Chipper, which is like a warm brown, and I'm going to put that above. Now I'm putting it above my crease because I have hooded eyes, so you could put it in your crease if you have regular shaped eyes. And I'm starting off, again, because of my hooded eyes, I like to start at the top because that's where I want the most pigment. I noticed that my eyes tend to look a little droopier if I put a lot of the pigment onto the outer edge. So I try to keep, I go all the way around, but I try to keep the majority of the pigment up at the top. I'm sorry, brush people. Makeup brush people are like, why is she not using brushes? I'm sorry. Sometimes I don't. Also going to take some of this onto the outer half of the lower lash line. And then I just want to make sure that the intensity of the eyeshadow on the upper lash line matches the lower lash line. So I want it to be just as dark down here as it is up here. So I'm just going to sort of blend that in and add more. And again, this is Chipper from palette 1. And then the last, one, Defiant, so like a rose gold. Okay, so I think we're gonna have to go in with Defiant just because I think that's the coolest color. Okay, cream shadow brush, Defiant. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on my lid. It's so beautiful. It's so funny because sometimes Penny doesn't bark. Like, there'll be like weeks where we never hear her bark. And then like, some people have the audacity to like walk by our house with a dog. She's just, how dare they? Okay, oh, that's so pretty. It's like a copper. So beautiful. Okay, this has to, I wasn't going to, but it's really pretty, so I'm gonna put some on the lower lash line. So I'm just gonna use like the tip of this because I don't want to make it really thick, and I'm just gonna put this towards the middle of the lower lash line. So I'll blend it, so middle and then out to the outer edge. It's actually really pretty. With proper dark brown eyeliner, I'm gonna line my upper lash line with a thin line. And you know I'm not a wing girl, but if you are, please feel free to do a wing. Now for the inner corner. So this is gonna be a little unusual, so work with me. We have the color Precious, just like a gold golden yellow, so I'm gonna put that in the inner corner. So right around my tear duct. And then I'm going to use the crease brush and I'm gonna go into Benevolent, which is that, so it goes iridescent, then Benevolent, the golden highlighter. So I'm gonna go right into this and I'm gonna put this right on top of that eyeliner. Okay, and then, oh my gosh, fan brush. How cool is this? Oh, so this is for the highlight. Okay, so I'm gonna be all fancy now. Look at me. So I'm gonna kind of dip it in to the highlight and then put this over my cream highlight. And it's really soft, in case you were curious. I feel so fancy. Oh, that is so pretty. I'm like really glowy right now, like kind of out of control. Mascara. Okay, so I'm also not a false lash gal, obviously. So if you are, do your thing. If you're not, you can be like me and do some gel, fiber gel. So now, eyes, I am loving. I love my eyes. Okay, so now let's do lips. I'm gonna be a little bolder than usual, but I think that's just how it goes. Okay, so I'm gonna do Peachy. Okay, so I'm gonna outline and color in with Peachy. Sorry, that is just super summery. I love it. I'm gonna put that in purse because that's gonna have to get used more. And then one of the new glosses is Lunar, and it's like a golden bronze. I've been using it with my usual blush, but I feel like it's a lot more versatile. And it is. Oh, that's cool. So now it's like a golden pink or a golden peach. Oh, this is summer. It's summer. It's not summer. It's freezing outside, but I want it to be summer. All right, guys, so this is the finished look. So I hope you enjoyed watching this. Thank you so much.